Moving on, 23rd of December, viewers, a case of sexual assault was reported from a premier institute in Tamil Nadu, the Anna University. BJP upped the ante against Stalin-led DMK government, saying that Tamil Nadu under the DMK has become a breeding ground of unlawful activities and a haven for criminals. A case was registered, the accused was arrested, probe is underway. BJP's allegation has been that the accused has links with the DMK, though this has been denied by the party, but the CM's silence has led to BJP escalating the attack on the ruling party. This morning, Madurai City Police detained BJP's Khushbu Sundar and other members of the party's women wing as they were attempting to take out a justice rally from Madurai to Chennai. They did not have the permission, but BJP's Tamil Nadu chief said the permission was denied at the last moment and termed it draconian. And tonight on the Newshour, we are joined by Tamil Nadu BJP chief, Mr. K Annamalai. Thank you very much for joining us, Mr. Annamalai. The self-flagellation, the vow that you took to not use footwear till the DMK is ousted from power, it has garnered a lot of attention but also criticism. Can you first tell us what influenced you to protest in this manner, which has been described as unique by many?
No, it is not anything to do with a unique protest. It is all to do with what I personally believe as a person, and second, what our party believes in Tamil Nadu. After the DMK has come to power in the last 3.5 years, we are moving from one crisis to the other with respect to the atrocities on women and children. And this for me appeared to be the tip of the iceberg. A girl in Anna University, one of the most safest places in Tamil Nadu, 1.5 kilometers from Raj Bhavan, supposedly a very secure campus, the best university in the state. There, the particular girl student felt violated. I felt she got violated in her own safe space, right inside the university. Right from the drafting of FIR, where victim shaming was happening, even the delay in registering of FIR, then the leaking of FIR, even the arrest of the accused and his involvement in the current ruling political party, DMK, I felt ashamed as an individual living in my state. I felt very, very ashamed that we are in politics, we all have come here to do some good. And every day, every issue gets politicized. Every day you fight. And then with the left hand, the government will deal with you till the next issue comes. Then people forget this issue, you move to the next issue. That was what's happening for the last 3.5 years. But I felt in this particular case, in my heart, I felt this is something that we have to take very seriously. And it is not the girl's mistake. The girl is in her own private space. She is in her own college space. If the society, we as individuals, combinedly as a society, we are not able to give her security, then what kind of society are we talking of? That to a state where we claim to be the number 2 in terms of economy in the country. That lashes that I gave to myself is a form of protest we do in our villages. My grandfather used to do it. And we take recourse to it at a time of an extreme pain, extreme suffering, extreme turmoil. In the village, normally, that is the highest form of penance we do to Lord Muruga or to Mariamman or to all the village gods, self-flagellation, where you say that I take punishment for myself, please do something. With respect to Chappals, I'm very clear, it's a sankalpa I've taken. This government has to go. And this government and the Tamil Nadu's history after independence, if you look at any indicator, it is one of the most atrocious government that we have seen. Family, promotion, dynastic politics, son-in-law running the government, son deputy chief minister, all forms of democracy gone. 13 ministers out of 35 in the state cabinet, 13 ministers have a corruption case that is under trial in the court. And we are doing everything possible. We are raising this question, we are protesting, getting arrested, bringing it to media, talking to you. After that, what recourse do normal people like us have in a political party? So, leaving my Chappals out, I believe is a form of penance, which I am going to do it till DMK is thrown out of power, which I believe with all my heart it will happen in May 2026. And I am going to be like this. Of course, not everybody is going to accept what you do. Anybody at DMK will criticize you. The opposition parties will criticize you. I'm absolutely okay with it. Because we don't do anything because we need to get praise or criticism. We do it sometimes what our heart tells us. I am a village boy through and through. I am not like all these politicians, somebody born in a city, trying to have a PR team around me, trying to look a certain way. I continue to be a village boy. We do it in villages. I've done it. Thank you, ma'am.
Mr. Annamalai, you were calling it penance. Your political opponents are calling it publicity stunt. In fact, Mr. Karthi Chidambaram tweeted, he said the self-flagellation has no place in mature political discourse. The ruling party and the Congress are asking, was Annamalai seeking atonement or attention?
The Congress party should feel ashamed of itself. A party which Mahatma Gandhi ji said for a long time, right after independence, the Congress party should be dismantled, because Congress party pre-independence had a very unique form, a satyagraha, where you are punishing yourself. What is satyagraha? Is it not punishing yourself? When Mahatma Gandhi ji said in Madurai he is not going to wear his normal western clothes, he is going to get changed to a dhoti, that happened in Tamil soil. What is it? Is it not self-punishment? When Mahatma Gandhi said he is going to travel in a third class, not in the first class, which he can very well travel, is it not self-punishment? When Mahatma Gandhi ji was thrown out in a railway coach in South Africa, when he chose to spend that night at 4 degrees Celsius in that particular place, St. Pietermaritzburg, is it not self-punishment? I am not saying, I probably can equate me to Mahatma Gandhi's toenails dirt. Maybe I'm that equivalent to a Gandhi. But self-punishment should be a part of political discourse, because unlike P. Chidambaram, I am not born in a rich family in Karaikudi where my father is a finance minister. I own thousands of acres of wealth, and even when get arrested by ED, I show my hands and laugh to people and enjoy walking into a prison. I have a self-respect and dignity left with me. And I feel the pain what the girl's parents have felt, because I also have a 4-year daughter. I can only tell my daughter you should get into Anna University. I can't control what happens inside Anna University. And people like P. Karthi Chidambaram, their sons and daughters might get studied in very fancy universities across the world. They will not fear a common man's pain, because they live in ivory towers. And who is he to talk? What right does he have to talk? And just coming in an aircraft and landing in an airport, just saying that, oh, DMK is fine just because we're an alliance. He's just shameless. I still believe I got dignity and self-respect left with me. And sometimes when a society goes through a pain, it is only right that you take that pain, because you're a part of the society. And this happens in Tamil culture for the last 2000 years. And these people don't know. They live in AC rooms. Let them walk with me to all the Muruga temples. I'll show you the self-flagellation that happens. People take kavadi. People pierce their tongue. People walk in hot colds. That is part of our culture. It is part of Sanatana Dharma. You do self-flagellation not because you want to do well. You want the society to do well. Everybody going to a temple, why do they go to that penance? So, cutting the long story short, ma'am, this is something which I have taken. As a penance, I am going to do it, because I believe every day the society is deteriorating. It is not society in 2023 is better than 2021. You are seeing all kinds of problem getting normalized. Wokeism has come in. The young children are being led astray with a different kind of a mindset. And politicians of the day encouraging all kinds of wokeism. Where is the state going?
So, Mr. Annamalai, when you say that this is part of our culture and part of our tradition,
can never understand the pain. What does
and your opponents are questioning that, are they criticizing you or are they criticizing Sanatan Dharma?
But we have to understand, sometimes the problem with Tamil political parties is they have gone long way away from the culture of Tamil Nadu. The basic root culture of Tamil Nadu, the basic dharma of this land, the Sanatana dharma of this land, they've gone long way away. This is a state where the ruling DMK political party, their heir apparent will go to a stage and talk about eliminating Sanatana dharma. Some DMK minister will talk about racing down temples. And this has become a normalized conversation in my state. And these people can never ever understand where the ruling ministers want somebody to carry their chappals. If you look at the footage of the DMK ministers, even when they want to cross a small road which is filled with water in Chennai, I think they want somebody to carry their chappal. This is that kind of culture we are talking of. Here I am talking of me not wearing my chappal and walking in the street till however long it takes for DMK to get unseated. So this is all part of life. I am only reflecting what my grandfather used to do. I am only reflecting even what my father and mother in the village who live in village even now, what they do. And even whenever I have time, I go back to my roots. Of course, I'm in this position, I'm sitting in Chennai and talking to you, but this is not my home. Village is my home. I belong there, my heart is there. And I really don't care what these people say. I really care for my heart. Sometimes you have to understand in politics, ma'am, it is important. Not everything works with head. Sometimes it works with heart also.
Okay. Now getting back to the issue, to the case.
I can be very careful with respect to my appearance.
Getting back to the case, Mr. Annamalai, you and your party have leveled very serious allegations against the ruling party when you said that there are clear links between the accused and the DMK. Are there any, incidents or evidence to substantiate the claims and the allegations that you've leveled?
Madam, we are releasing evidence after evidence, including the DMK party's official magazine called Murasoli, which is a newspaper. There, the accused's name is published along with the party designation and responsibility. Photographs. He participating in the DMK Pavla Villa, canvassing for the 2024 Lok Sabha election, honoring the 2024 Lok Sabha DMK candidate. And more than that, in his house, a sitting minister, Ma Subramaniam, going to his house and having a meal. Every single kind of photograph is released. What more proof do we need? What more proof do we need? Are they telling their own official mouthpiece, the magazine Murasoli, is at fault? No. Murasoli has carried, which we released a copy. Are they saying in Pavla Villa function, which is DMK's grand function, where himself was sitting in that meeting, appearing? We have given his designation. And just like that, why is the chief minister not talking to the press on this, ma'am? Why is the deputy chief minister? When Udayanidhi Stalin, before he became the deputy chief minister, he was a syndicate member of Anna University. In the same university, he was a government nominee.
Okay.
So more than anybody in this government, Mr. Udayanidhi Stalin should be talking about this. After he became a minister, of course, he's not a syndicate member. Now there is a DMK MLA who is a syndicate member. Why is he not talking? Why they haven't met the press? Why Udayanidhi Stalin is running away from the press? Is this the sign of a mature democracy?
Okay, you're saying they're running away from the press, they're running away from the questions, you want them to break their silence.
And the DMK chief minister appears
you've been a police officer, you're a former police officer. Can you tell us about the handling of the case, and what does this say about the Tamil Nadu police when sensitive details like the identity of the victim, is leaked? Do you believe it happened at the behest of someone, or it was just negligent attitude, careless attitude?
Ma'am, let us acknowledge this fact. You are an all-India journalist, you cover all the state. Have you seen this kind of an FIR getting leaked? In the CCTVs, the crime and criminal tracking network system, there is no way an FIR gets leaked. There is no way. Of course, there is a victim copy. A copy goes to the court. IO will have a copy. That is the copies you can make. In a CCTVs, there is no way you can get an FIR leak. There's no way. It's a foolproof system. The whole of India is connected to a common base. In the last 10 years, it has happened. Now, how will the FIR get leaked? Look at the FIR drafting, madam. How was it drafted? For obvious purpose, I can't state it. I happened to read the FIR the moment it got leaked. How was it drafted? It is a clear victim shaming. And yesterday, in Chennai Corporation, one of the DMK councillor, he stands up and speaks, the victim is at fault. The victim is in love with some boy. He was roaming with some boy. This is the normalized conversation that is happening in the DMK circle, as if the victim has done something wrong, where the accused happened to be in that place, and accused is kind of a saint. If you play out all those videos, as if the victim is in love with some boy, she's roaming around in some part of campus. This is the way people talk, madam. So if you look at the way the FIR is drafted, it's a clear victim shaming, not me. The Honorable Madras High Court has mentioned it as victim shame. Even now, they are not opening their mouth. The High Court has said 25 lakh rupees you give an initial compensation to the victim because you leaked the FIR. And how can we accept it? They come and say, no, it is a technical glitch. So many issues happening. Why not technical glitch is not happening in the other case? Why specifically here it has to happen, ma'am? Why was it allowed for one full day, the FIR roaming around? Everybody knows the girl's name, father's name, mobile number, address, where she belongs to, which course she is studying. Everybody knows.
Mr. Annamalai, thank you very much for speaking with us and for taking all those questions. Thank you. Thank you for your time.